Peace, y'all. Thought about CKC level 7 principles. I'm gonna go get some people real quick. Get the sisters in here. This is important, y'all. If y'all, anybody come on while I'm doing this, go get the sisters. This is a really important talk. I know a lot of people's going to Costa Rica, and I have something to say about it. Go get the sisters, y'all. I want to tell y'all why we're going to Costa Rica, because I know why you think, some of you think you're going to Costa Rica, but that's not why you're going. There's a whole other reason, especially for the sisters, that you're going to Costa Rica. You think you're going because you've been led by some divine being or whatever. But I'm telling you, that's not why you're going to Costa Rica. So, I'm just going to get a few people. Y'all come with me. Like, get the sisters here if you can. I be tagging brothers too. I really don't mean it, but I just realized that I am. But yeah. So we're just doing some tagging right now. How y'all doing today, by the way? Good. We're I'll have to start digging this pit. We got a lot done yesterday. I'm gonna show y'all what we did in our pit digging today. Right now I can't see my screen because I know y'all hear me. I'm tagging the sisters. I know I can't get everybody, but y'all can go get them. Tag a sister, y'all, please. Tag a sister. Share the video right now. It's gonna be very important. Babe, be on. I need you to remind me the 3 things I want to talk about. You know, I get flow and I forget. So you can tell me what the title is. Those are the things I want to talk about. Okay. Yeah, so just bear with me, y'all. I know I don't have to keep saying it. Y'all know what it's like. This is what we did. But we love you. We have a divine message for you today. The real kind. I'm about to show y'all what divinity really look like. And connection. What connection really look like. Okay, I'm almost done with this. I just went down my friend list. I just hope I got everybody, because I'm not looking at names really. I'm just looking at the blue invite. And I'm just flying down. I know most of them women. I have mostly women on my page. I might have hit brothers if you don't want to be here. Peace. If you do, sit back and relax and enjoy this. Okay, y'all, let me show y'all real quick before we get started. Let me show y'all the pit we're about to start working on. We dug this. This is 3 days of Luna and I digging. I don't know if it can really show the size of this thing. It was a nice size crater we done made, creating this wound dome. If you see the perimeter, that's how far we gotta go. And mind you, so right now we done got this part. I think about 2.5 feet. Ouch! The ground is hot. Y'all know I'm always shoeless grounding. About 2.5 feet, but we're going down like 6 feet into what you just saw. That big perimeter. Ouch! 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 Y'all! Ouch! Ouch! She's been laughing at me all morning. I'm not sure what's going on. Wait a minute, let me show y'all her.
No.
I know what's happening with this one today.
It's you should use up hot feet just like I did.
Your feet terrible. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at this.
Look at that.
Kaffa just be chilling. Hey.
Peace.
Okay, let's get with it, y'all. This is a real one. Y'all tag somebody for me, please. This is important. Tag a sister, please. Especially for this Costa Rica trip. Why everybody's going to Costa Rica? I know why you think you're going to Costa Rica, but I'm about to let you know why you're going to Costa Rica. And don't believe anything I say. Check out the shit I be talking about. Okay, one. What title? I'm gonna deal with 3 things. I'm gonna deal with Costa Rica.
Sons and songs.
Let me do this right now, y'all, because my messages will be coming through and messing us all up. So messages off. That's done. What is it? Costa
Rica, our sons and solitude.
Okay. Since Luna finished a 3 day of solitude, everybody asking why the 3-day solitude, or what does solitude do? What does it do for you? Again, check out the STFU, shut the fuck up video. When you go into solitude and when you shut yourself out from the world, what you're doing is you're releasing yourself from toxic conversation, and you're going back to your source. You're going back to your inner voice. I told you, your voice is the loudest voice in your head. So if you're constantly talking all the time, how are you hearing? How are you hearing your loved ones? How are you hearing nature? How are you hearing anything if you're talking all the time? So that's why we take 3 days of just quiet. Because we go hard. We'll do the 7 and the blindfold and all that, but we'll do these snippets, these short little solitudes that we'll do, like when we feel like we've been talking too much, or you feeling really irritated inside and you feel like you're disconnected. Shut up. I'm telling y'all, I want y'all to just do this so you can see how it works. Just be quiet and listen and regroup and do your meditations. And I know you're being told not to meditate, but if any being tell you not to meditate, they are not a divine being. They making some shit up. They telling you that you can meditate with your eyes open. Listen, that's not divinity. It's not divinity, and I'm here to protect y'all. The person saying that is a liar, and have never meditated in his life. He's a liar. Don't listen to that kind of shit when they tell you don't meditate. But anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Tag them in the video. But check it out. So we go into solitude to reconnect with ourselves. We go into darkness to reconnect with source. When you feel like it's just so much going on and too much going on in your life, be quiet and remove yourself from your toxic conversations. And again, not just toxic, but verbal conversations. It's what we hear, what we say, what we smell, what we see, what we touch. All of this is an exchange. Information, when you receive information again through your food, when you receive information, that is a conversation. It is an exchange of word. What is word? Word is tone and vibration. So your food is word. It's tone and vibration. In the beginning, in the beginning was the word. What is the word? How are we speaking? We're speaking through your larynx, tone, and vibration. And then when you begin to just move your lips and tongue around, then you get your phonics, your phonetics, and then you get your enunciations. This is just sound. Word is just sound. So release yourself from your own tones so you can hear the word, the world around you. So I hope that answered the question to all the sisters that asked, why is Luna gone? Why did she go in solitude for those 3 days? She went in particularly because she wanted to go within and get some answers to some things that she needed. And babe, did you get those answers?
Yes, I did.
So I mean, they just keep really asking about the solitude, so you can just kind of, I want to see that. I want to see when you pop up.
Oh,
that is so fun. So just brief him a little. Give him a briefing real quick for me.
Yeah, went into solitude for 3 days. Turned off all my notifications on my phone for text messages, phone calls. I had an auto reply message letting everyone know, just so people that like to keep tabs would know that it's wrong. Just, I'm in solitude and I'll get back to you when I get back to you. I wasn't able to talk to anybody outside of Ceka and the baby, and even going to the store, not talking to anybody, not communicating, not expressing myself in any way, and just listening. And like I said last night, I did come to a lot. I did finally find some peace, my peace. And oh yeah, if I was on social media, I could absorb what was out there, but I couldn't like anything. I didn't post any statuses. I didn't share anything.
Could not express yourself.
Yeah, I couldn't express myself.
Only absorb.
Yeah. What else, babe?
That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fun seeing you on here. So again, y'all, hit the share button. This one's gonna be a good one. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all into this real quick before I really get into the Costa Rica, because that's what y'all really want to hit. If you know somebody going to Costa Rica, listen, if you know a sister going to Costa Rica, please share this video right now. Please tag her right now before I get to talking about Costa Rica, because I'm about to let it out. I'm about to let y'all know why y'all going to Costa Rica. You don't really know. You think you know. I promise you don't know why you're going to Costa Rica. So tag us right now, y'all. Love you. All right, check this out. Earlier this AM, Luna and I, we got out and we did our stretches and we did our ode to the sun. You feel me? And after we did our stretches, we sat in front of each other and we held hands in Indian style, and we did a look into one another first, where we just stare at each other. We laugh first, you know, because you get real goofy. You have to come into the acceptance of the being in your face and in your eyes, and then we get into a stare and we say things to appreciate each other within. Not out loud, we say things. So we did all of that, and then the second part of that is when we went into we closed our eyes, and then holding hands together, we appreciated the world. Together, we listened to nature. Together, we felt, with our eyes closed, we felt the heat of the sun, or Ra. We felt we felt shu, or what you call wind. We listened to the birds. We listened to the dogs. We listened to nature, and we absorbed. Okay, in that, I kind of traveled, and I want to share this with you guys. In that, I traveled. So I saw myself standing on the globe. I saw myself standing on the globe. And I'm going to say this real quick before. Right, remind me about, if your leader is not having you only doing anything spiritual, when I talk about Costa Rica, get away from it. Okay. So I saw myself standing on the globe. Imagine standing on the earth, and the earth is in darkness, right? Out in the universe. And then the earth was rolling, and we rolled into the sun, and I was extending my arms out, coming into what we call the sunrise, but more so the sun appearance. You feel me? The sun was appearing, and in that I was shown something from source, like in all the darkness, in all this womb out here. You know, it's a Bible quote, scripture about how it was special to have a male child. The reason I was shown this AM that it's special to have a male child, because they are scarce. Again, like I said last night, look up. I'm sorry. Well, thank you. Look up. At night, you'll see, no matter how many stars in the sky, there is no sun that can outshine the darkness. So the womb is everywhere. There's more women on the planet than men. The wombs are everywhere. We just have to come back into the knowledge of that again, that we are God. So when the sun is released, the son of the mother, though, because right now we have what we call the son of the father. We have these sons worshiping the men. But when we bring back that God on the planet, that light on the planet, the son of the mother, then you're bringing forth a special being, because we are it. We are what we are. We're not special, not special. We are everything. We are the wombs. We are the manifestation of source walking around the planet. And we birthed our herds. We birthed our reflections. Because the only being that can be a woman's reflection is another woman. Because if you don't have the portal and you don't have the potential to even do what I do, then you are not my reflection. You cannot be my reflection. You cannot reflect me if you don't have the same potential as me. A black man can be the reflection of another black man. His potential is higher than the other men on the planet. Hear me. You have a lion is the reflection of another lion. Although it's composition, we may have the same DNA, we have the same components, but we are composed differently. That's why there's no two lions alike, no two black women alike. So we have a likeness amongst each other, or among each other. We have this likeness, but only a black woman, truly, only women can reflect women. And then a black woman can only be the reflection of a black woman, because not only does she have the portal, she has the copper, she has the carbon to conduct electricity. Go get the sisters, y'all. It's going to be a serious one. She has the copper to conduct this electricity. You hear what I'm saying? So all this reflection everybody talk about, I appreciate y'all and wanting to do things better, but really listen to what you're saying. Really start dissecting these things for yourself. Only a black woman can reflect the black woman, because only a black woman has the full potential that another black woman do. The black man cannot be my reflection. He can only be in my image. I am God. When it told you in the Bible, you were made in the image and the likeness of God, they was talking about me. You can be made in my image, but not in my likeness. You cannot be my reflection. Okay, I'm done with that. But I need y'all to hear that. Listen to it again if you need to listen to that one again. So, anyway, our sons, when you have a son, and he understands who and what he is and who and what the mother is, and he understands that the mother is God, then you have brought forth a light on the planet. Because what do the sun do? You feel me? We are able to live on this planet because of the sun. We eat from the sun illuminates things for us, though we have to go back to the darkness, and the darkness is first and foremost, and also the sun itself gets its energy from the darkness. Look it up, it's called the quark. Just look that shit up. But when we are right and our portals are right, then we produce on this planet light beings called suns, because we are naturally dark beings. And when you produce a light being who is the son of the mother, and you raise him right, he could shed a light on this planet. Now right now, yeah, tag her.
I couldn't find her. Let me see.
I'm sorry, he becomes a light on this planet, but we can't bring them back into the light beings that they are right now until we get our portals right and we get ourselves right, and then we can fully start even training the boys that we've brought here already, understand the light beings that they are and how they can shed a light on this planet. But they have to know that they have to plug into the darkness to do that. Okay, and I'm gonna keep on going. Tag a sister right now. You talk to her later. What she say? We'll call her later.
No, I told her to try to get on the live.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna get into the Costa Rica thing now. Tag a sister if y'all know somebody going to Costa Rica right now. Share the video right now. This is so important right now. Let me tell y'all something. 2.5 years ago, which it was this January here made 3 Januaries ago, I have a profound connection to source. It's what I'm on this planet for. It's what I do. If you don't fully understand that, talk to me before you deny it, because you really don't know what you're denying. And I have this connection with source. And 3 Januaries ago, which would mean that would be 2.5 years ago, I woke up out of my rest and source was speaking to me again. And source said to me that you have to go to Costa Rica. And I'm like, what the hell is Costa Rica? Because I was planning on going to Belize and Peru. It's always been a dream. Like, I know my feet will touch that sand or that soil there. So I'm saying I got to go there. But I was showing you had to go to Costa Rica. So I got up and I started looking up all of this stuff about Costa Rica. Like, okay, it's a beautiful place. I don't know much about it. And I've been saying it for 2.5 years. Nobody was talking about this. It wasn't online. It was no mass movement. It's just me and the beings around me and anybody who know me and link with me like, I got to go to Costa Rica. When you going? I'm not sure yet. So that's where that was left at. And then last year, it was a mass movement. I think around September or some shit. Everybody started going to Costa Rica. But the reason that they all went to Costa Rica and this movement is because of Nature Boy. Nature Boy at the time was in Honduras when I spoke to Nature Boy. When y'all look at the videos around September last year, and Nature Boy was saying that they have found their deity, he was talking about me. The video that he found this deity, and then right after that, they were still in Honduras in that little classroom, and they did the whole thing on homosexuality, why it's not wrong, all this stuff. It was because of me. The conversation, 2-hour conversation we had the night prior to that, is what happened. And when I was speaking with Nature Boy, he's in Honduras at the time, y'all. If y'all remember, Nature Boy was going to Peru to go to the triple point and disappear in the mountains of Peru. All of y'all bodies was going to dissipate, and y'all was going to go away, and you wasn't going to be seen no more. And that's why you were all going to the ascension. The word ascension wasn't even being used yet. During that time, y'all was just going to Peru to the triple point. That was the next move from Honduras after he linked with Phoenix. Now, after he found his deity, me, Nature Boy called me his deity. He had y'all remember Rasta Bay and Phoenix to reach out to me and kept hitting me in my inbox. I can screenshot this shit, send it to you. Kept hitting me in my inbox and was saying to come to Nature Boy want to talk to you. Nature Boy want to talk to you. Nature Boy want to talk to you. So I'm not starstruck. You know, I don't care about people like that. I do what I gotta do. I got sick of the inboxes though, so I said let me just call this guy on WhatsApp. What's up, Nature Boy? Oh man, I've been watching your videos, man. You're an androgynous being, man. You are our deity. You belong down here with us. But then I didn't want to leave my dogs behind, so I wasn't their deity no more though, because I didn't want to let my dogs just go off to anywhere and release them in the mountains. You know, I'm the wombman. I always ran with the wolf. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm like, no, that's not even an option. So we got the concept got profound. It got kind of fussy, got kind of a little messy. You know, like he I'm not going to get too deep in that. But in the conversation, I told Nature Boy, mind you, they was headed to, he thought, he wasn't even sure yet. He hadn't even announced it yet. He was thinking about going to Peru. And I told him about the dream. I said, yeah, I've always wanted to go to Peru and Belize. But Source said I have to go to Costa Rica. And I listened to Source. And not only was I told that I had to go to Costa Rica come July of last year. Okay, I guess I'm taking too long. And Source sent a being in my rest, again, to tell me, you need to go to Costa Rica. But this being was called Hayikadal. You called this being hydrogen. I had a conversation with the elements. I did a video about the conversation with the elements I had. And Hayikadal explained to me why I'm going to Costa Rica. That I have to let go of everything man-made. I have to go because there are things. Hit share, y'all. Thank you, Roxanne. There are things that Source needs to say to me there. Okay, now check this out. So right now, everybody going to Costa Rica because Nature Boy is telling you to get between the Capricorn and the tropics. No, they are in Costa Rica because Source told me to go. So he went before I did. Is why they are going to Costa Rica. Why you're going to Costa Rica. Now let me tell you why you need to go as a woman in Costa Rica. Because doing my research, I was shown the evolutionary process also. I was shown the first being that ever walked on this planet, that wombman. Mind you, I didn't just see her. I walked as her. With her, as her. The first being. And this first being who walked out of the crocodile, they said that that's not possible, but I can prove that to y'all too. This first being that came out of the mitochondria DNA, who came out of nature through the reptilian, the crocodile, called the black woman. And no, she wasn't even real dark skin, she's about my complexion. The first being that's on this planet, and created that tribe of matriarchs, oracles, sibyls, sages, and birthed having babies via parthenogenesis, and birthed the first son. I've seen this. I was shown this. Let me tell you why you're going to Costa Rica. Because Costa Rica used to be South Africa. Before the continental drift, South America was a part of South Africa. And that's where the primordial mothers were. But it's not over there anymore. It's over here. So when you go back to Costa Rica, you're going back to touch the land of the primordial mothers. That's why the sisters got to go to Costa Rica. Not because you got to be between the Tropic of Capricorn and Cancer. That's a bunch of bullshit. Let me show you why. Because we were all created in Africa. And Africa get colder than Costa Rica. No, all of this belongs to all of us. This is my planet, not my Arizona or my Texas or my Baltimore. This is my planet. We claim the whole damn planet. And we go where spirit lead us to go. So right now, I'm telling y'all. But you feel it though. This man that came out here and he put this out, which is good because y'all got that fire under your ass to get to Costa Rica. Now, I'm telling you, sisters, go to Costa Rica. Even for a short time, you got to live the rest of your life over there. Go to Costa Rica to touch the land of the primordial mothers. That's why you're going. That's why Nature Boy done went to Costa Rica and talk about his balls are shriveling up and he becoming an archetype because he done linked in some shit. He not coming an archetype. He will never become. I'm not trying to talk about him because I really don't care about him like that. But I'm telling y'all why y'all going to Costa Rica because of him. Most of you are going because of him. But he is there because of me. And I'm doing this live. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can tag him in it. I don't care. I want you to. Because the truth needs to just come out because I don't even care about them. I care about the sisters. So we're going to Costa Rica in June. Let's get it popping. We're going on a spiritual journey. It's serious. We're going to live in nature, naturally in nature, and release ourselves from everything man-made, even if it's for 1 month. If y'all want to go with us driving across, we need somebody who speaks Spanish. But the sister from the UK, she said she'll probably be gone, and she's originally from Ecuador. So we have somebody who speaks Spanish. We can always take more than one. If y'all decide we go across together, y'all want to stay when you get there, whatever you're doing, but we can all go together. This is new to us. We never been over. We going because I'm doing what Source told me to do 2.5 years ago. All of y'all going because of me anyway, and I'm telling you this is true. You are, something big is going to happen in Costa Rica, especially when my feet land on that soil. And we'll find out when we get there, because we're not even taking, listen, we'll have our cell phones. We'll have our cell phones, but we won't be on no social medias. We'll use like the cameras and stuff on our phones to document. We will not talk to anybody. Everybody who's going with us, we will not communicate with anybody. We will not be on social media for the whole time. We're going to go and we're going to absorb whatever it is that Source want us to see. I'm going to go find the energy of the primordial mothers, and I'm going to bring it back to this place. We're going to spread that shit like wildfire is what we're going to do. So Costa Rica actually is a very, very special place. It's a special place. We got to go get that energy, and we got to bring it back, and we have to illuminate our sons. A time is going to come for the male being, but right now it's just not right now. It's not his time yet, because you ain't got your womb right yet. So let's get together, go get our wombs together. Let's go touch the soil of primordial mothers and bring that shit back. Let's get ourselves together, and then we can truly illuminate the suns in our lives. There is no sun that can outshine the darkness. If some man telling you you need him to do it to you so he can get that energy, if Nature Boy tells you he needs you to have sex with him because he got the information, he don't. He got it from my videos. Stop. I need all this shit to stop, because I'm getting upset, because I'm sick of my sisters. I'm sick of my sisters. Peace to Lane. Being just led astray. If you are the archetype, if you are the one, then why the fuck are you following some man? No, don't follow some man. Link with some sister.
Yes.
Don't follow no man. Link with the sister. Come hold my hand. Hold Luna's hand. Hold Kevin's hand. Let's do this. Let's decide what we need to do for the nation. You're birthing a nation. You feel me? And if your sons are not coming from the darkness, if your sons is not getting their energy from the darkness, then he is not a light being. He's of a devilish light. So we have to bring him back into the proper light. We have to let him know that dark energy and dark matter is first light. Y'all heard what I said? Dark energy and dark matter is the first light. It's called the black light. The black light created all light. When I said, let there be, hear me. When I said, let there be, and created light, I created him. I was never created. I am. My daughters were never created. We just are. Let there be light is the creation of your sons. Listen, y'all better catch it. We love you, because we're about to get to work harder. Helena, if you're listening, we're going to call you in a couple hours. We're going to put some work in, because we're leaving the land today, and we got to pack up and go home and all of that. So we'll call you on our travels once we headed back. But we got to get some work in today, y'all. I love you. I wanted to go further, but we got to get this work in. I love you guys. Tag a sister. Share this video. This is so important, especially if you know somebody going to Costa Rica. I'm telling y'all, this is the truth. I don't make shit up. I don't care if y'all tell me what I said. It'll get back to him. He can speak to me. We can talk about it. We can talk about it publicly, however you want to do it. I don't care about him. I'm not doing this for him. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you. I need y'all to get from up under Nature Boy. I'm going to put that out there too. You are God. If he shared some information to you or gave you some information that resonate with your being, take that shit and go do what you gotta do with it. Look yourself in the mirror, reflection. Look at your reflection, because I bet you that no matter how cleverly you sneak upon a mirror, your reflection always stare back at you, like they say. Look upon yourself. See the magic and power of yourself. You are Nature Boy's mother. You are young Pharaoh's mother. You are Phil Valentine's mother. You are Dr. Sebi's mother. You are Malachi Z. York's mother. All of your sons. Your sons can't teach you unless they coming straight from the darkness. Make them again sons of the mother and not sons of the father. It's your time.
Yes.
It's your time, and I'm going to bring it to you. And we're going to do it together. So y'all think about Costa Rica, those who want to come. The Costa Rica guys, we'll take a few. We're going to caravan across. Let's have some fun. Let's have a beautiful experience after this event in May. That's what we're focused on next June. Everybody do me a favor right now. Hashtag we got we. It's a sister thing. We got we is a sister thing. Because a wombman is only as strong as his nation. We got we is a sister thing. Hashtag y'all. Because if we don't have we, nobody else can do it. Nobody else can do it. Nature Boys, like I say, Bill Valentine's, they can't do it. That's why we're still in the predicament that we're in. It's up to us now. It's up to us now. Only we can do it. It's our time. It's our time. We got we. Love you. Peace.